Good evening everyone, and welcome to the Italian Vegan. Thank you for signing up for the live pizza cooking class. Today we need to do a little bit of preparation because we need to prepare the pasta for the pizza because it will need to raise and it takes too long to do in one sitting. So what I would like you to do is to do exactly what I'm doing, like 2 hours before the class is due to begin. So then we can get on and prepare the pizza together. Okay, so what I have here, I'll show you the ingredients. We have 300 grams of double O flour, which is like the all-purpose Italian flour, and 200 grams of strong bread flour. We then have 10 grams of salt, 35 grams of olive oil, 300 grams of water, and 5 grams of live yeast. Now you can use live yeast or you can use dry yeast. It's perfectly fine. In that case, if you use dry yeast, you will need about half the quantity. And then obviously you need a container to prepare, to put everything in. So we start with the yeast. We just break it up a little bit and we mix a little bit of water. We got 300 ml of water at room temperature, so just lukewarm, and we will put some water here with the yeast and make sure that it's all melting. To be honest with you, it looks nicer this way. You could just break it in with the flour and it will be exactly the same. Okay, so this is ready. So we put the flour in, we mix the two flours together. Now we do a little volcano with the flour. So we create a little hole in the middle. We'll be doing everything by hand, but obviously if you got a kind of like bread making machine and you want to use you want to use that, you can. Just make sure all the yeast is nicely melted, and that goes in the middle. Okay, and now we start bringing it together, mixing it in, and we put about half the water in there, and we slowly bring the flour in. Now this is a mix. Obviously, there's a mix of two different flours. One that's more higher in protein, and one that's lower in protein. And the mix of two will make a perfect base for the pizza. Water. About halfway through, we can add the salt. And then we can add the rest of the water. Slowly. Let you first absorb. A little bit of time makes the best results. Sticky, yeah. start adding a little bit of the olive oil. Again, like with the water, a little bit at a time. Sure you don't use all the olive oil, we need a little bit at the end. So don't add any more until all the oil you added has actually been absorbed. Okay, the whole process should take about 10-15 minutes. Make sure you keep kneading until you get a nice smooth paste. A nice soft and smooth dough. Okay, I'm going to transfer it now onto the table, and you add a little bit, the last little bit of the olive oil. And keep kneading. And this is the main movement. You push it with one hand and you pull it with the other. You fold it on itself until you have absorbed all the oil. You get a nice, very smooth dough, very smooth dough ball. minutes and we'll be ready. Okay. Let's add a little bit of flour. Okay. Okay, this is our dough ready. Now we let it rest for 10 minutes with covering with the bowl that we just used, and I'll see you back in 10 minutes. Okay, here we are again with the rested pizza base. Okay, so what we do now, we just flatten it slightly, and what we do, we just fold it on itself. So gently folding one side and the other on the top and from the bottom. We then turn it around and we make it into a nice ball. This will help it rise, help the yeast to work nicely. So what we do now, we put it back in the bowl. Just a tiny little bit of flour to stop it from sticking. There we are. And now we get some cling film. Just get some cling film. We will cover it to stop the air from drying the mix too much. And we play this in the oven, which is turned off, but with the light on. That will give us just the right temperature for the yeast to do its work and to rise. So what we want to achieve is to pretty much for it to double in size, which should take approximately 2 hours. Okay, so we'll see you again tomorrow when we'll be cooking the pizza together. And remember, do this process about 2.5 hours before the class starts, so then we can have a ready dough and we can start preparing the pizza together. Okay, see you tomorrow.